Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a full moon reading. Today is March 7th. The full moon / worm moon is in the sign of Virgo, okay? So with that moon, the message comes out as take inspired action, okay? So taking action to ground your desires, but taking practical steps. Like, we're not going to second guess ourselves, but we're going to drop self-criticism is more or less the message, okay? So like reconnecting to reality is kind of the vision here. Moon representations for a full moon is like the goddess energy. It represents a peak or climax of a pinnacle energy, okay? It's a pivotal moment, okay? See what you've manifested, like the progress that's been made. Also, just make a little side note, sometimes those full moons bring about those emotional explosions as well, okay? So affirmations like, I forgive myself, I'm doing the best I can. Okay? An essential oil that's good at this time is tea tree oil. Also, getting outside is like critical at this point, especially since it's the worm moon. So that's the perfect halfway point between winter and spring. Okay, so getting outside, getting into nature, grounding yourself, those are pivotal things at this time. Okay. So I already pre-drew cards here. So the first one we're going to do is going to be Aries. Okay. Aries, the cards I drew for, oh yes, before I forget, thank you to all of those who tip and donate to the channel. We did get a new Oracle deck. It's the Barbary Zodiacs deck. Love, 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 love. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. So the first card that came out for Aries was Aquarius. Okay. So this is what the Barbary card looks like. This is the Aquarius card. Beautiful card. Okay. I apologize, I do not know the definitions by heart, so I will read them from the book for you guys. So the first one here for Aries is Aquarius. And the message for that is that it is an air or fixed sign. The key phrase is I know. January 20th through February 18th may be a significant time frame for you guys. The communicative energy of air finds determination in the fixed, stick-to-it quality. You may not have the answers, but you have a network available to you. Use it, and the answer to everything is at your fingertips. The key phrase, I know, is a little misleading. You don't necessarily know the answers, but rather you know how to find them. In this situation, ask, who has the information I need? Also, Google is your friend. Having big visions and loving ideas makes for great conversations, but can leave a relationship empty of human emotion and others feeling neglected. Avoid being distant, detached, and cold. Okay? Your advice card was Sowilu. So this is the rune. Success, goals achieved, honor the life force, health, at a time when power will be available to you for positive changes in your life, victory, health, and success. Beautiful. Take it however it resonates for you, Aries. All right, we're going to move forward here. Next sign is going to be Taurus. Taurus, you got the Pisces card, okay? Let me just flip to it here so I can show you the card. It's a beautiful card. It's a water or immutable sign. Key phrase is I believe. February 19th through March 20th may be a significant time frame for you, Taurus. The intuitive energy of water flows and flows and flows through the through the changeableness of the mutable quality. There is creativity and psychic insights available, probably hidden in plain sight. The key phrase, I believe, means that you do believe that the answers are not there, and that you, by paying attention as only you can, will find them. In this situation, ask, how can I tap into the compassionate part of the universe? Listen and see with your heart. Pisces energy is very aware of the unseen currents in the world, including the emotions of others. This can be overwhelming. Employ simple energetic protection techniques and avoid destructive escapism. Okay, so don't run away from it. You guys can use crystals to protect yourself. You can use runes to protect yourself, especially since your advice card comes up as Isa. It's the rune. A challenge or frustration, psychological blocks to thought or activity, including grievances. Okay. So if some of you are facing challenges, blockages, or grievances, those energy protection spells are going to be extremely important. You could use spell work, you could use crystals, you could use, I've seen people use the herbal satchels that they carry, or just simply cleansing themselves when they come home, or cleansing their spaces. That could be anything from spring cleaning to a complete purge of your house to moving internationally. Take it however resonates for you. Okay? The next sign we get is Gemini. Gemini. Alright, Gemini, you guys got Venus as your card. Such a beautiful card. Venus is associated with Venus, the goddess of love, fertility, and beauty. Venus is also about what you value, such as money and possessions, but also your ideas. Love, relationships, and partnerships are also indicated in the Venus card is revealed. Okay? Your guys' rune advice was Jera. So that is the results of earlier efforts are realized, a time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. Okay? Hoping for peaceful, fruitful harvest. Amen. That's your advice. Hope for the best. That's your advice. Now we're going to move to Cancer. Cancer, you got the Gemini card. Beautiful card too. I love this card. It's probably my favorite Gemini card of any I've ever had. Really, really, really like it. Genius. Okay. So the message that comes with this is air mutable. Key phrase, I think. Key time frame could be May 21st through June 20th. The fast-moving energy of air moves with mutable flow and suggests that you can consider every option, every facet of a situation before taking action. The key phrase, I think, means that the motivation is centered on gathering and assessing as much information as possible. In this situation, ask, what do I need to know more about? Follow your curiosity and don't stop until it is satisfied. Gemini energy is very fast moving and can easily get distracted. There are so many things to be curious about and pay attention to. Reel that in a bit and make sure you stay focused. Avoid flightiness. Okay? You guys also got Dagaz as your rune. One of my favorite runes. You guys, yeah. It means breakthrough or awakening. Awareness. Okay? Daylight clarity as opposed to nighttime uncertainty, a time to plan or embark upon an enterprise. Some of you might be getting answers to what you seek about certain situations where you're kind of borderlining during the daytime, not at night, so watch your sleep schedules. Okay. Leo, you guys got the Moon card. The Moon. It's a pretty card too. Man. I'm just in love with this new deck. Pardon me. The moon. The moon shows us the regulatory of cycles and teaches about the importance of change. As it moves through its cycles each month, it governs emotions, instincts, and intuition, as well as memory and imagination. Issues around maternal figures, traditions, and adaptability can also be represented by the moon card. Okay. You guys got Thurisaz as your rune. The meaning is reactive force, directed force or destruction and defense, conflict, instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, a tendency towards change. I think there's a lot of you in my Leo collective here where we're just really struggling against our own traditions to find the changes that are needed. You're going to be reactive. Direct that force either one of two ways: to destruct something or to defend something, because the conflict is coming. It's a regenerative catalyst. This is something that's been a problem over and over and over and over. It's time to stop that. It's time. Whether that's indulgence, it could be an obsession, an attachment, could be a generational chain, could be just a bad habit. It's time to stop. Whether that be that you are an alcoholic, or maybe some of you want to quit smoking, or some of you want to have better eating habits or stop overindulging, whatever the case may be. Virgo. Virgo got the fire card. Okay, let me flip to the elements here. I love the fire card in this deck. She looks like a little fire fairy. Yep. Okay. Powerful, focused, and intense, the energy of fire burns brightly and moves quickly. Passion, drive, and desire to create. Strong and sometimes scary emotions like anger are fueled by fire. If both destroys and purifies, which seems in opposition to the desire to create, but really in part of the creative process, bring the quality of fire to a situation by taking action and doing what is needed to be done. Being courageous by saying or doing the scary but essential thing that needs expression. Being focused and determined to see something through to the end, or honoring and following your passion. Virgo's lit up because you guys also got Algiz as your rune. Okay? Protection, a shield, a protective urge to shelter oneself or others. Defense, warding off of evil. Shield, guardian, connection with the gods, awakening higher life. Virgo, you got some deep energies going. Deep energies. Focus on your awareness. Hoard yourself off of evil. Make sure that you're protecting before you're defending, okay? Okay. Libra. Libra, you guys got the Virgo card. Libra got Virgo. Okay. Earth, mutable sign, key phrase, I analyze. August 23rd through September 22nd may be a significant time frame for you guys, Libra. The realistic of Earth creates a stable, eye of the storm center in the swirling mutable energy that suggests shutting off all distractions in order to properly analyze the situation. The key phrase, I analyze, clearly states the motivation. In this situation, ask what can be ignored and what must be attended to. The details matter. Analysis is a great skill, as is paying attention to details. However, taken to an extreme, those gifts can become traps of pettiness and obsessiveness. Avoid being overly critical. And then we get your advice cards, Ingwar, depending on whether you follow the Futhark or Elder Futhark. Male fertility, gestation, internal growth, common virtues, common sense, simple strengths, family, love, caring, human warmth, and the home. Okay? Some of you are really, really focused in on analyzing your home space or what love really means to you. Keep it simple, Virgo. Don't be overcritical. All right, moving on. Scorpio. You guys got Taurus. Okay. This is what the card is. I find this card so intriguing. It's very intriguing to me. Okay. Earth, fixed sign, key phrase, I have. April 20th through May 20th may be a significant time frame for you guys, Scorpio. The stable energy of Earth combines with the fixed, determined quality and advises practical planning. Gather the facts, understand the data, figure out the next best step. The key phrase, I have, means that the motivation is centered on resources and to be deployed and to best deploy them. In this situation, ask, what do I have and how can I best invest it? Make a plan and commit yourself to seeing it through. Determination is a great quality, but if taken to an extreme, it can lead to disaster. While you are being advised here to make and commit to a plan, be flexible enough to modify it if need be. Avoid stubbornness. Okay? You guys pulled Mannaz as your advice rune. So the self, the individual, or the human race. Your attitude towards others and their attitudes towards you. Friends and enemies, social order. One thing always pops up every time I pull Mannaz. The first thing out of the back of my third eye is the golden rule. Treat others as you want to be treated. Okay? It's going to be pretty important during this time. Social order of things. That's popping out to me too. Okay. Let's move to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you guys pulled Uranus. So let me fold through here to Uranus. Okay. It's a very interesting card. It's dark, so I'm going to try to get it to light it up as best as I can. It's just a really dark card, and it's hard to get it to focus. Sorry. Okay. Uranus is associated with the primal Greek sky god of the same name. Uranus brings up some powerful human needs, such as the desire for freedom and individuality, as well as push towards a larger vision and humanitarian service. Big thoughts, big insights, and big changes are represented by Uranus. Okay? Sagittarius, some of you could be going through some very big shifts, especially when it comes to like your human needs. Okay? How you identify, how you deal with the larger vision, things that are moral to you, okay? Because your guys' advice was Berkana, okay? So a lot of you that are trying to climb the mountain. Birth, general fertility, both mental and physical, and personal growth. Liberation, regenerative power, and light of spring renewal. Promise of new beginnings and new growth. Some of those of you who are expecting may be giving birth during this time, or perhaps during the full moon even. But I feel more or less the larger majority of the collective here is just really focused on liberating yourselves. You want to move towards things that are new, things that you can grow with, things that are free, that provide you that individual freedom, the liberation that you need, the new growth. Okay? All right, let's move forward. We have Capricorn. Capricorn, you guys pulled the Mars card. The Mars card. I love this card. Kind of scary for Cappy energy, though, just saying. All right. Mars is associated with Mars, the god of war. Mars represents some very powerful drives, such as competitiveness, assertiveness, and aggression. Issues about courage, confidence, passion, and strength are also part of Mars's domain. Okay? So some of you at this time may not be feeling very confident. Your passions might be low. Some of you might be feeling weakened, and that instinctively makes us want to fix it. Okay? Because then we get Ehwaz as your advice. Okay? Transportation may represent a horse, car, plane, boat, or other vehicle. Movement and change for the better. There are some of you that need to get rid of some things that are weakening you. Others of you just plain flatly need to take a vacation. All right. Aquarius. Moving to Aquarius. You guys pull the Jupiter card. Jupiter. See if I can't get it to focus. Okay. Jupiter is associated with the Roman god Jupiter, ruler of heaven and earth, thought of as a fair and just protector. Jupiter is often thought of as the planet of luck and expansion, the desire to understand the bigger picture, to prosper, and to experience joy for a big part of Jupiter's influence. Optimism, faith, and spirituality play roles in these issues. Okay, so some of you might be questioning your faith. Some of you might be struggling to be optimistic about a situation. Others of you are just really starting to look at the bigger picture and you're wanting bigger, better. Okay? Then you get Perthu as your advice. How interesting, right? Yeah, okay. Uncertain meaning, a secret matter, a mystery, hidden things, and occult abilities. Initiation. Knowledge of one's destiny. Knowledge of future matters, determining the future of your path. Some of you are really just focused on the bigger, better picture here. There's a lot of you that don't really understand where it is that you're supposed to go. I would be checking your birth chart. I would definitely be trying to find your life path number. There are general things that you can do to try to guide yourself towards your higher path. But at the end of the day, it really still comes down to you. So some of you might need to see that psychic or the medium or get a solid tarot reading done. Maybe that would help out. Okay? For others of you, it's just an uncertain meaning or a secret that's going to come forth. Okay? A mystery will no longer be a mystery. If you've been moving in shadow work, that's going to come forward at this time because you're moving towards your bigger path. Pisces. Pisces, you pulled the Sun card. So, why can I not find it? Where did it go? Sorry. Here we go. Okay. The Sun card. The Sun is strongly associated with your birthday. Happy birthday to you Pisces out there, by the way. The day you came into being, it represents the need to express your sense of self. Other issues involve variations of this, such as self-image, self-esteem, individuality, identity, and personal creativity. Ideas about paternal figures and authority might also be indicated if the Sun card appears. Okay, so some of you might be struggling with authority issues or a father figure, and then we pull Naudiz as your advice. Delays, restriction, restraint leading to strength, innovation, a need fire or self-reliance, distress, confusion, conflict, and the power of will to overcome them. Okay. Pisces, these two. This means somebody is really lighting your fire and not in a good way. Probably somebody that has authority or power over you in some sort of way. And this is Spirit telling you to focus on what it is that you need, because that's what matters at the end of the day. Because whatever challenges, obstacles, delays they're throwing your way, you have the power to overcome them, whether they know that or not. All you have to do is dig a little deeper, know a little more, and you will move right past it. Okay? All right, collective. Those are the messages that I have for you for the full moon, worm moon reading. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Again, big thank you to those of you who donate and tip for the new Barbary Zodiac Oracle deck. We appreciate and love you all to pieces. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below the video. And with that, I will wish you all lots of love and light.